Rates and an experienced care team, you'll feel right at home. Call today to schedule a tour.
It's a busy week around here in the Tennessee Valley. All types of things to do as we get ready for the 4th of July. But when the 4th fun is over, the fun is not over thanks to Samantha Leslie. She's brought with her Drew Toms. They are with the Rabbit Valley Farmers Market, and they're playing it up big, not once but twice.
Yes.
On this Saturday.
Yes, we've got a full market. It's great to see you. Yep, full market on Saturday, and then we've got a concert, first of our concert series.
Okay, let's talk the market first.
Yes.
Because when you talk the market at Rabbit Valley, it really is largely produce and food driven, but there are the art vendors and other people there as well. But this is the bounty of the year, right, when it comes to produce?
Yes, we have so many farmers, and we have tons of produce. We had 43 vendors last week, half of them farmers.
That's
and
a lot.
They've got everything. They've got corn and blueberries and zucchini and tomatoes coming out their ears. We've got the best produce.
We have a friend here, well, Savannah Hopkins, who you see on the air, and her family has a farm, and they have zucchini. And she brought some zucchini the other day, and oh my word, when you get it freshly grown, it is so good.
Yeah, you won't find that in the store.
No, no. 43 vendors, 43 farmers, that's very impressive.
It is, yeah, it was a great market. We had a great market day. We have a great bread vendor. We have everything. It's a great community hangout.
I can't remember, but are you doing meats at the market too?
Yes, we have a beef truck, Dyer Beef out of Trenton, and we have Douglas Ridge. They have pork and chicken and
that's
turkeys.
really important, especially on the pork part, because there's a lot of buzz these days about the cleanliness of the meats you're buying, and obviously his will be.
Yeah, you're definitely better off buying from a local farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Drew's here because you're in charge of, well, you're here talking the music in part, right?
I'm here talking the music part. So on Saturday evening, we have a free concert as part of our series. We have a Solid State Radio. There's going to be vendors at that as well, doing crafts, and we'll also have, we have a full bar sponsored by Cathead Distillery, and we'll have Chattanooga Brewing.
Fun.
Beer there as well. But free concert, family friendly, super fun band called Solid State Radio.
And the location for this is where?
It's at the Ringgold Depot.
Okay,
as well.
same place.
Yep,
Same place, 96 Depot Street.
Yeah.
Yep, where we have the market.
So we were chatting a little bit because it's my first time to meet Drew, and I had said, "Are you from Ringgold?" And his answer was, "I am now." But you're originally from Los Angeles.
I grew up in Los Angeles, went to high school, a little suburb out there.
Yeah.
But since I'm an event promoter, so I started working with her, but I'm also a musician, so I kind of not bounce around cities, but I go to where there's work. So I was in Atlanta for a little while. That's when I connected with her, and then with Rabbit Valley. And now we do concerts.
If you are a musician, then you must feel like you're in the promised land a little bit in Ringgold, Georgia. I think every third house has its own band built into it. People down there are very musical.
There is a lot of music, and it's very different. So there's more bluegrass. I'd say it's eclectic to me, but people would say it's more eclectic in bigger cities kind of deal. But
are you enjoying the small townness though? Because you've got the big city under your hat, but are you enjoying the support?
I definitely am, because number one, when I go to the Ringgold Market or we have a concert event like this, I actually know everybody. It's a small little town, so like there's something magical about that. There's something way more community driven. So when we do the Wednesday markets, everybody's there because they actually want to be there. They actually like us and they want to hang out. So like with this concert series, it's the same thing. I know the musicians coming in. They're doing it because they like me.
Yeah.
They're doing it because they like what we're doing. But then they also get to know the community a little bit better.
I'm glad that you mentioned community driven, because the last time you were here, that's part of what we talked about, because as Sam has done these markets and you've been able to see and learn more and more about how you want this to grow, you saw all of this produce kind of not being used. So now you put it to use. Explain what you do.
Right. So Rabbit Valley has a new program, Nourish North Georgia, and with grant funding and foundational gifts, we buy out the farmers at the end of the market and buy all their produce, and we donate it back to the Christ Chapel Food Pantry, so that the food pantry has the same access to that wonderful produce that everybody else has.
So we mentioned the vendors that are not farmers. There are plenty of them, lots of artists that you'll find. Sam's got a great eye. So this year she had fun. She makes fantastic t-shirts. I will testify to that. But this one celebrates the year of the cicada, and there are still a few left. Is
Yes,
that
we
right?
still have several for sale. Yep, they'll be there at the market and they'll be there at the concert as well.
When you get a good t-shirt, I mean, I bet we all have like some 20-year-old T-shirts in
Yeah,
our drawers, right? You
right.
don't get rid of them. This is going to enter that
Right.
lore.
Thank you.
Blueberries? Will you have blueberries?
We'll have blueberries this weekend. We'll have corn. At the concert, we'll have a food truck. There's a food truck called D's Street Food coming up from Cartersville, and he's got some wonderful foods, tacos and sliders and things like that. We have everything. We've got sourdough bread this weekend. Every vegetable you can think of. Melons, we have cantaloupe, watermelon, everything's there.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, it's a great market.
And the band again is called
Solid State Radio.
Solid State Radio. What kind of music do they play?
It is very like indie eclectic. They're like a little bit bluesy, a little bit rock and roll.
Okay.
They know what they're doing. It's going to be fun.
So they
It's
play
gonna be-
original music?
Yes.
Yes.
We
Yes.
push original art and original music the best we can. I'm sure they have some cover music in their repertoire, but we want original new art kind of deal.
We'll go see for yourself or hear for yourself.
Yeah.
So the market begins Saturday morning at 9,
9 o'clock
runs until 1,
1.
and then the fun kicks off again
at 5.
5, and it's fun for the whole family.
Yes.
They'll feed you there. You can get some drinks there,
Yep.
make
There'll
some
be
friends there.
games for the kids, that kind of stuff. Lots of
Well, y'all don't get a day off on the 4th
No,
now.
we
You
do
got to get
not.
ready.
Yeah.
RabbitValleyFarmersMarket.com, and you can also follow them on Facebook. It is every Saturday from 9 to 1 through the end of September. Very fun.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been